Nigerians, Barrister Deji has been exposed. There is secret between Barrister Deji and Sowore that Nigeria needs to know. The other time Sowore went to Abia State, he said Alex Otti did not do anything, that the media that just hyping it. Right now, watch this video where Barrister Deji it is a media that is hyping Alex Otti. That what Adeleke in Osun State is doing is more than what Alex Otti has done in Abia State. And I don't think this man, I don't know why you so much have a hatred against either Peter Obi or Alex Otti. Why?
Why are these people fighting Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State? Why are they fighting the governor of Abia State? Barrister Deji. Are you from Abia State? The people of Abia State say that their governor is working. Their governor is making their states to share and look better. But you that is not from Abia State, you are saying that the governor of Abia State is not working. Adeleke is working than governor of Abia State. The people of the state say that their governor is working. You yourself, you say the governor is not working. This hatred concerning Alex Otti is too much for you guys. Because you and Sowore will not be friends. Now so Sowore come and say Alex Otti no dey work. Now you don't come and say it again just to spoil that man's name. All these are political lawyers. So they are working for APC, looking for party to destroy, someone to destroy. Better Deji, I'm very disappointed at you. Shame on you for saying such thing that the governor of Abia State is not working. Your own don't finish. You don't come up for lawyer. Go and join Sowore. Tell Sowore to give you a beret so that you become a activist. Drop your lawyer work.
Deji, why are you coming for Alex Otti? Why? Every time when I go this podcast, people will just be talking off points. Especially on this podcast. I want to know whether they give all these people something to be taking once they come your podcast. Because now when they just go there, they talk. Which one be say Alex Otti has not done more than Adeleke, Governor Adeleke. Are they competing? These two people are different governors of different states. Osun State and Abia State. Kilo Shela, where are they competing? Yoruba man and Igbo man, are they competing? Why this one is not becoming jealousy? All of Alex say, what have Alex Otti done that people be celebrating him? Is it his fault that people love him? People celebrate even if not small he don't do. People love him because the ones where they have State before they don't do anything. You don't know where we say people governor before they were not doing shit. Then you can't find one where they do something. Who go praise them? Rest in the name of Jesus, Deji. You are a lawyer, but I don't understand your kind of lawyer. Always trying to meander. I mean, not even they plan this thing. Now, so Sowore go there, that's how you go to tackle people. I don't understand. If you are working for people that they come out plain now, you go there, you go to come tweet something about P2B. Now, you don't go podcast, they discuss Alex Otti. If Governor Adeleke can do something for his state and people not applaud them, what's happen? What do you mean? You even call like say that once Alex Otti do something, you go pay people that will come and broadcast it on show. Like really? That's not true. People love people genuinely. Are you this thing is jealousy? What do you mean that he pay people? Now lie. People saying he pray because they see what he did. Hey. Okay, why are other governors that are not doing anything? Why are people not praising them? People are praising Alex Otti because he's doing something there. Compared to other governors. You people just be talking us. You people should go to Abia or ask any Abia State people, other governors. Make a list them for you. Tio Doji. What did he do? Oju Zokal, what did he do? Okay, see, but what did he do? All these ones now past governor. What did he do? Tio Joseph, whether Mama Mia. These people don't do anything. Then God butter their bread, bring someone that is trying, doing their road, doing everything. If you're not familiar with Abia, do you know Oboya Road? Do you know Port Harcourt Road? Do you know how all those places how the places were before? You don't go know now. How you want take no? How you want take no? Ngwa Road. You know how Ngwa Road be before? All those places now, they don't map the road. Oga, shut up your mouth, because just go and face your lawyer profession and leave church or so alone. Una go just go podcast the two talk. Other people know what they tell you. I mean, I know about very, very well. All this is why they call you. What are you saying? Oh, Hanko, are you okay? Port Harcourt, especially leading to from Abia to Port Harcourt, that road was, if you say other places, but now from there you can drive straight to Port Harcourt. Oh gosh, she's gonna shut up your mouth, dear sister. Shut up. That's what I want to tell. I don't want to say you shut up. Shut up your mouth. People just go quick and they talk nonsense. If Osun State governor no wants to say what's our business? Okay, come out, Alex Otti from your mouth, okay? Yes, so it's not his fault. That's why people will just see P2B enter gathering. People will be cheering him. You people come and be saying, will be jealousy. Mona fuck off, officer. Alex Otti, we love him. He's doing what we are seeing in Abia State. So rest in the name of Jesus. In predecessors will be past governors. They don't show love the way this current one they show love. That's why people are talking good about him. How do you want me to explain to you? Other governors will chop. Even the last person, Ibazo. I don't want they remind you something else. But leave Alex Otti alone. Leave Alex Otti for Abia State people. Leave him alone.
Deji Adeyanju just came out, just like Sowore and other people, to say that Alex Otti is underperforming, and that the governor of Osun State, in the person of Ademola Adeleke, when compared to Alex Otti, is doing more than Alex Otti, because the governor of Osun State constructed about 3 kilometers of road during his first tenure and so many things. And I wonder, is it that these people have chosen selective amnesia? Is it that these people just constantly want attention by attacking Governor Alex Otti? But I've come to see that this is not new to them. This has been a trait in who they are. You know, it's like there is this coordinated campaign against every Igbo leader and politician who is doing well and rising in popularity nationwide, you know. And we want people because of this. When it started happening to P2B, people thought it was just because of the Igbo politicians started coming against, and everyone, Sowore was against him. Sowore came against P2B. Now, Deji has been a sworn opposition to P2B, if you go to his Twitter. Deji is somebody I respect Deji a lot from 2020, because I was in the forefront of the NSAS and so many things. And Deji was always there to help us out and shit like that. I respect Deji, but, you know, when it comes to political inclination, and because I'm from Abia State, and because I know the history of my states, and because I'm in touch, I'm always on ground. I understand the dynamics of Abia State. I understand what have happened. I know the players in this scene. I know them personally. I know their performance. I know their capacity. I know their treacherous side. I know what they are up. I know Governor Alex Otti. Like I said, Governor Alex Otti is not a saint. He will never be. He's a politician. But for the fact that Governor Alex Otti brought life, is something people don't understand. People who have never been to Abia, who have never been to Abia in the last 26 years, they do not understand. You understand? And we cannot keep repeating ourselves. It's all over my page. I share the good words of Governor Alex Otti. We've never had this. We've never had Abia State to be visible, respected among the League of States. Never had Abia State that was being represented internationally on all forums. Aside from infrastructure, aside from human capital development, aside from healthcare, aside from paying salary, area, retirement accruals, and so many things, from all that, apart from bringing back investors, apart from all that, Abia State have never had this international visibility. Abia State have never had this good image in a long while. But it baffles me that people like Deji, that I respect, would come when they have a lot of Abians as friends who they could engage and find out what is happening in Abia State and where we have come to from, you know, these long years of negligence, non-performance from our past and previous leader. It baffles me that they will come and utter such discrediting statements about the person of Governor Alex. Well, that is nothing, because this is Nigerian politics, and you must expect attack and criticism from people, both political players, both activists, and everybody. But the truth is that Governor Alex Otti is trying his best. There's a lot more to be done. I mean, the dividends of democracy have to go round the three senatorial zones. It's not just Abia North. It's not just, it's not just Abia South, Abia Central. It has to go around. Every part of the state must feel this impact. And that is what the governor would do. So, there's a lot. We are talking about 83-kilometer road. You don't understand. Do you want us to start mentioning road? Do you want us to start talking about primary health care? Do you want us to start talking about arrears, old, 3 years, 2 years arrears of retirees that died? Do you want us to talk about that? People don't no longer talk about the dollar rates during this previous administration, the rates of dollar, the cost of building, materials, so many things, and a lot of loans that were gulped in. But that is not what we are going to be doing here. This channel, if you're anywhere, if you're in the diaspora, if you're in Abia State, we would be on ground from July. I will be on ground with a couple of 1 or 2 people, and I'm going to start giving you a real-life update on the field where you see the amount of work they've doing, the quality of work that have been done, where I'm going to be interviewing citizens, not just political players. I will interview political players in Abia State, and you will see the amount of work that have been done. You assess it, we criticize it, because this is not just a political podcast. This is not a political channel. If there is anything that government is not doing right, I'm going to bring it to the fore. So Governor Alex Otti and the team, anybody, it's time. So by July, I'm going to be on ground. You're going to be seeing updates from the airport, from the Abia State Integrated Industrial Park in Okwa. We know what is holding that project from kicking up. Every project, the Abia Medical Village, the sports complex, we would know what and where that work got to and why, whatever is holding it, and we will record the strides and the development and the infrastructures, the amount of work Governor Alex Otti have done. I'll be bringing it to the fore. Personally, it's not just what you see. You would see me describing and meeting grassroots people and talking about the impact of his governance. So that is the level we are going to next time. So we're planning logistics and so many things that, so we need a lot of funds to do that, but by God's grace, he's going to provide, and we'll be on ground to bring it to our people, home and abroad. That is what this community is all about. So wherever you are, make sure you're sharing the post. Make sure you're asking people to follow up, because there's more coming. You think it's just about sitting and analyzing. No, I'm a field man, What I do, I used to do travel vlogs and interviews before this. I just took up this because I'm a concerned citizen of Abia State, and I wouldn't let nothing happen to my state.
So Deji was claiming that, these governors are not performing. Even Alex Otti and the dancing governor, that's Adeleke. And people might want to argue with him. I'm in Osun. I do go from Oshogbo to Ede to Ile-Ife. So I've seen the work this man has put in place, even in rural areas, good roads and overhead bridges. So we cannot deny the fact that, so a common man is working. He is working more than the previous governors. But where Deji is trying to bring up this argument is that these governors are earning or are receiving more money than the previous governors. So they ought to perform, and even more than this. That's his argument. And I cannot counter him. And, those people claiming this Alex Otti and Deji Adeleke are working, they might be right. And Deji that is claiming that they are not working, it might be right also. Their realities might be different. Deji might have some information that we do not have. But according to the masses, the information available to them is that the governor is working, what they are seeing that the governors are doing. And you will agree with me, even Sowore came out the other time to accuse, to water down the work of Alex Otti. So maybe these people have some information, maybe these people have the statistics of the money going into the pocket of these governors that we do not know, that we are not aware of. So maybe they ought to even be doing more than this. Because for a fact, these people are saying, especially the APC supporters, they will tell you that the more monies are, even Tinubu himself said it, that more money are going into the pockets of the governors. Now you people want to claim, so I cannot really argue that one unless I have the statistics. I have the information of how much is going into each of these governors' pockets. So Deji might be right. The people arguing against his claim might also be right according to their own reality. The realities might be different. So that aside, and let's even go to the bottom of this case. The APC supporters will tell us to hold our governors accountable. And that's where I've been having problems with them. You cannot tell us to hold the governor accountable when the governor is immune. The best we can do, and we've been doing, is to just call them out on the internet space. And I've been of the opinion that this removal of subsidy shouldn't go directly to the governors, because there is no way we can hold them accountable. Let the federal government find a way that it will benefit with the masses generally. I'm not saying what Tinubu did is wrong. It's like doing the right thing at the wrong time. You cannot give people money without being accountable, without them being accountable for it, and you believe that they should spend it wisely. In the issue of insecurity, the governor does not hold any power to command the military, and they cannot organize any state police now, as of this moment, except from the federal power. The governor does not have a full command of the police, neither the armed force. So the everything stops at the president's table. So in the matter of insecurity, don't tell us to hold our governor accountable. But in the matter of developing our state, you cannot give these people money without holding them accountable. If you don't know, let me tell you this: a governor cannot be arrested. A sitting governor can never be arrested. A sitting governor can never be prosecuted. So during the time during the time you are giving them money, there is no way to monitor how they spend this money, and there is no way to call them into order if they are mismanaging this money. So how do you want us to hold them accountable? And the problem we have in Nigeria is that we pretend as if we are solving the problem, whereas it's a lie. We all know the solution to this problem, but we are pretending to solve them. General Adwa stated before he died that I will try to look for the video, that an independent body should be set up to monitor the spending of the governors, and their immunity should be relaxed. Their immunity should be relaxed. Can you see the case of Yabilo when the EFCC was trying to arrest him? He ran into the government house. Usman Ododo put him in the government house, and nobody could arrest him, because that by the law you cannot arrest anybody in the government house. You're asking us to hold our government accountable. The last time the citizens of Kwara State went to the front of the government house to protest, they beat the hell out of them, and nothing happened. And up to now, nothing was done. Nothing has been done. So what are you now telling us? We have to let us follow the advice of Yaradua. Relax the immunity of the governors. Then create an independent body to monitor how this. Not that after spending, you now audit the account. Create an independent body to monitor how they are spending this money, and relax the governor's immunity. So whenever there is a foul spending, they quickly go into action to curb it. It is not after they're out of office that they've spent anyhow and they've covered their track that you're not trying to be making some investigation. It will be so cumbersome, and in most cases there won't be any success in it. The closest thing we've done to Yarada's advice is EFCC. Obasanjo set up the EFCC, but as we all know, EFCC is not even independent. We are just trying to ourselves. Secondly, the EFCC cannot monitor nor prosecute a sitting governor. So what's now the essence? And that's what is making this case of Yabelo hard to deal with. So the best thing we can do is to what? Relax this immunity. Relax it. Then create, because EFCC is even corrupt, create another independent body to monitor their spending and act whenever they sense any foul spending. That will curb this corruption. And that's the fact. And they know, these senators, they know. And if it's to pass any bill, any electoral bill, any magomago electoral bill, they quickly put it into law. But to do something like this, even if a member of the Senate proposes it, it will not pass first reading. So we are only pretending to solve the problem. We are not ready to solve the problem. And until we do this, there can never be a way forward. You cannot be giving someone a huge amount of money without making them accountable to how they spend it. They will spend it recklessly, and that's the fact. God bless Nigeria.
Looking back, this Deji of a guy is someone I dislike so much. Not today and not yesterday, because Deji of the guy, I have known him to be someone who does not know how to talk. If Deji of the guy know how to talk, he would not have come out to try to discredit and try to use the Abians people head, because Deji has come out to do his own now. This is what everybody had just been doing, but Deji this time has decided to join the squad that has been doing that, to make sure they bring this man down totally. If not, seeing Deji, who has constantly been in Abuja and only Yoruba side, talking about Otti of a man is something that a lot of us should know, because people like Deji of a guy are those that put us in this today's problem, because their mouth don't stay one place. Their mouth don't even know what is good and bad. They don't even know anything politically, because there is something that I myself used to think at times. Is it that some people are just there to get against anybody who is so good, or some people are using style to go against anybody who is so good? Because I cannot understand all this thing again, because ever since I have been on this, I have noticed something, that there are some group that are always commending some persons that are doing good, and there are some certain group that are saying some negative things against, even though you are doing well or you are doing bad. That is how it has just been, and that is the reason why we cannot have any good person that will be controlling this nation as a whole. So why is it like that? Why are we confusing ourselves? Is it that we want the Abian people to be suffering every time? Because even the Abias, they are the one who say that most of them, they are enjoying what that person is doing, and you that have nothing to do with them, it just been moving from one put cow this thing to another. I don't even know who invited that other guy called Deji to that place to even talk. If not, what would even, or what would have even made him to say that trash against Uti? But I just want to use this opportunity to let you guys know Abian and all the southeasterners. You see all these guys from different sides, I mean those guys that are not from your region, that are trying to discredit some of your good governors. It is the right time for you to be coming out to go against those guys, and to even want them not to mention any of your governor that is delivering well again, because those things they are saying against them will make them not to do what they've been doing. Because there is something that is said in the same video that people are complaining about now, that it is because of that 2027 that is coming, that is making him to be doing good, so that he secure his place there. But this is what I know, and this is what I should tell you. If that is what he is doing, why are the rest of the governors not doing that same? Because if the governors that we have are even doing good in their first 4 tenure or first 4 years, nobody will be complaining. It is only this one that is doing good in the first 5 years that we've known ever since we have come to notice the history of this nation. So for all this stuff, make una dey warn people like Deji and many other guys that are just trying to destroy us, because this Oti of a guy, he has just been trying to clean his front so that he will get his way to the presido, or to be presido. That is what he's just been doing. But seeing all this guy doing trash against him, they are just trying to put a bad record on him by all means. That is why you see that some governors are too bad, because even though they are doing good, you are still seeing bad thing against them. But make una change so that it no go affect the Abians. Thank you.